The journey to the kingdom requires that we turn our back on the old life. The way would get so hard, some people would say, I just have to go back. What do you and I have to go back to? What do we have to go back to? Nothing. But in those moments, we can forget that. Well, yeah, if I could go back and do this with my life and that with my life, I'd have a better job or a better family or better friends or whatever you want to fill in, more fun. No, there isn't. But there's an illusion that comes along when you're in the middle of the journey that I can go back. What's a journey back? To what? Because there's nothing there. Hebrews 11, verse 13. Talking about the people in this chapter who followed God towards that vision for the city to come. It says, these all died in faith, not having received the promises. They all died and didn't receive the promised land, but they never left the journey. So they will be there when the promised land is given. These all died in faith, not having received the promise, but having seen them afar off, they were assured of them, embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. We all want to have roots, don't we? But the truth is, you and I are just as much a pilgrim on earth as Abraham was. For they who say such things declare plainly that they seek a homeland. And truly, if they had called to mind that country from which they had come out, they would have had opportunity to return. They would have tried to return, but he says they didn't, because there's nothing to return to. But now they desire a better, that is a heavenly country. Therefore, God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. God's saying, I'm not ashamed that those are my people. I'm not ashamed to say that person is mine. That person is my child. What we read here is when we have that vision and that purpose and we refuse to go back, God says, that's my child. I'm not ashamed. How many times because of our sins, our shortcomings, our mistakes, our stupidity, we think God must be ashamed of me? And God says, no, just stay on the trip, son. Daughter, just keep doing what you're doing. I'm not ashamed of you. Just keep going to the promised land.